What's up, guys? This is my first video since 2020. Y'all, this video is basically just gonna be explaining some things that I've been going through, and I don't know what I'm gonna say in this video. I'm just gonna talk, and hopefully everything makes sense. But first, do y'all want to hear an embarrassing story that happened to me today? I was leaving the gym, and I sat in my car, and I was like, you know what? I want to vacuum my floor, and so I keep my carpet cleaner in my trunk, so you know my car can smell good once I vacuum it. So as I was getting out the car, I saw this really cute guy. Like, he was so cute, and we made eye contact. And so, like, you know how you make eye contact with people and you look away? We had eye contact way longer than eye contact should have. So me being me, I'm in my trunk trying to get my carpet cleaner. Tell me why, as I'm closing my trunk, I hit myself in the head. I hit myself in the head with my trunk door, and I said, ow. And by this time, he was at the door going into the gym, and he just looked back at me, and he was like, y'all, I was so embarrassed. Now I have like this, I don't know if you guys can see, but like right in here is like really sore from me hitting myself in the head with the trunk. So now we're getting into 2021, when I was like, you know what? I'm ready to just take care of me, because like I'm really just really ready to take care of me. Self-care, self-love, blase, you know, trying to do the whole, you know, loving yourself, knowing who you are, like trying to get yourself together. Like, cause I'm like, bro, I'm 26, like I'm sick of everything that's going on, and sick of everything that I'm doing, and you know, I just want to be the best version of myself. And like, I literally mean it. I wanted to be the best version of myself. And so during this process, I decided to get a gym membership, because every time I decided to work out, it never falls through. Like, and I realized, what I came to realize was, I hate working out at home, because like I was trying to avoid extra bills that I don't need. And what I came to the realization is, I hate working out at home. Like, it's so easy for me just to do one workout and sit down and be like, you know what, I'm done. And like, I was like, you know what, I hate working out at home. Like, I'm getting nothing done. So I decided to get a gym membership, and that honestly had to be the best decision that I ever made in my life. Like, the gym has literally become my escape. It literally has become therapy to me. Like, it's like I can't go a day without going to the gym, because it really has become a part of my life, and really has become a part of my routine, which is something that I always wanted. Like, I always wanted to be this a healthier version of myself, like physically. Like, I will always imagine myself like being really fit, and just, you know, doing the thing. And like, being on this journey, it really, like, it's been crazy, y'all. You know, when 2021 came in, I was just like, you know what, this is gonna be a new year, you know, new things gonna come in. This year is gonna be a great year. But honestly, this year has been really hard for me. Like, seriously, people preach all the time about self-care, and we need to you know, take care of ourselves. We need to love ourselves. But no one really tells us how hard self-care and self-love is. And like, it's hard. It's so hard. I'm in month 6 of this. And like, oh, I'm not trying to cry. But like, literally, you go through so many different emotions. And it's like, well, I'm trying not to cry. I'm not gonna cry on camera. But you go through so many different emotions. You literally dig up things, past things you done been through. Why you figure out why you act a certain way because of childhood traumas that you have been through. And it's like you digging up all this stuff that you buried deep down, and it's just like you thinking about all this stuff and you trying to just heal that inner girl that was hurt so many times as a child. And it has not been easy. No one tells you how hard self-care is and self-love is and trying to find yourself. It's hard. It's hard. And I'm gonna be the one to tell you it's hard. It's hard. And it's just like, it has you thinking like, what the heck am I doing? What have I been doing all my life? Like, why haven't this happened for me? Or why haven't that happened for me? Or it just brings up so a lot. In some days I have good days. Most days, I'm gonna be honest, most days these past 6 months, it hasn't been good for me. And like, sometimes I just have to fake it. I hate to say fake it till you make it, but some days I have to fake it like I'm okay, when in reality I'm not okay. Like, most days I don't want to get out of bed. Some days I don't get out of bed. Some days I sleep all day because I don't want to deal with, because some days I just don't want to deal with the healing, you know. It's not easy. It's hard. Every day I learn something new about myself, or I learn something like the reason why I act or do certain things, because it stemmed from something that happened to me as a child, you know. And working through those things is not easy. Like, it's not, but I keep pressing forward because I know at the end of the day, when I'm completely healed and completely delivered, I will finally get to see the woman that I always dreamed of, like the woman I always dreamed that I could be, you know. Coming into the month of June is horrible. June has been horrible. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. Like, June has been horrible, and it's not even we only been 2 weeks in, but I've just been trying to keep a positive outlook. Like, something's gonna happen. Something gotta turn around, because this month, I don't know. During this time, I was just thinking like, what am I gonna do? Like, making a video on YouTube was really just like, that's all I could think about. So, and let me tell you, it was not hard. It was very hard for me to even get to this point, to set the camera up, set the lights up, and sit down. It was hard. Like, I was supposed to film this video a week ago, and I'm just not doing it because I couldn't get myself to move, to get myself to get up out the bed, to get myself to set this stuff up to do it. And so here I am finally doing. I finally had enough energy. Like I said, today was one of the better days, and I finally had enough energy to get up and to sit in front of this camera and just talk. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what this video is called. I'm just talking, just letting it all out, because I know there's other people out here that's going through the same thing I'm going through. So, but yeah, it's really been a process. It's been hectic. And one thing I do know is that, you know, when I was doing YouTube, like in 2000, was it 2018, 2000, yeah, 2017, 2016, 2017, 2018, during that time, I had so much fun doing it. And like, I know that me getting back on camera and like filming and creating content, it's gonna help with self-love, self-care, because this was something that I once loved doing, and I did not care if I had views. I didn't care if I had one like. I didn't care if nobody watched it. I was just so excited just to get up, film, and edit. Like, my favorite part was editing. So, and still to the day, I love editing. Like, I love editing videos. Like, I just love it. So I know that getting back on camera and doing this will also help aid and push me into being the woman who I want to be and I dream about every day. So yeah, self-love, self-care is hard. Nobody tells you that part. Nobody tells you the many nights you go to sleep crying. Nobody tells you the nights you go to sleep crying and begging God to help you get through this. Nobody tells you the days when you just don't want to live anymore. Nobody tells you how hard it is. All they do is just show you the glow up part, but they never show you the messy part of it. But I'm here to tell you that the messy part is where you're going to find who you truly are. That in the messy part, that's where you're going to find your God-given talent. Through the messy part, it's going to be where you find who God called you to be. During that messy part is where God is going to hold you and be there for you the most. Nobody tells you how alone you feel when there's so many people around you. Nobody tells you how alone you still feel in a crowded room. Nobody tells you that. You could be surrounded by so many people, but yet still feel so alone. Nobody tells you that. But I'm here to tell you, though you may feel alone, God is still there. And I had to remind myself that today. Yes, I read it this morning, and it's Hebrew 13 and Hebrew 13 and 5. Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. I had to remind myself that even though I feel so alone and by myself, God has never left me. He's been right here holding my hand through it all. Like, during this time, you literally have to have some type of tunnel vision where you are literally blocking out what's going on here, what's going on here, like, and what's going on back here. Like, you literally have to be focused, like laser focused on what's going on here. And it's hard because, like, over here, like, you have people that's traveling, people that's seeing the world, people that's doing this, like doing everything you want to do. Then over here you have your friends getting married, your friends having kids, your friends, you know, doing all of this. And then like back here you would never do this, you would never get here, you would always be here, you would always stay here. And then like you're trying to be like this, and it's just like you look at all these ways, you looking here, you hearing this, you looking this, and then you listen to what the enemy has to say. And it's so hard to just stay here and just focus on the words that God has spoken to you. And so I just want to encourage anyone who comes across this video that your time is coming. Your blessed season is coming. Your spouse is coming. Everything that you prayed for is coming. You just have to be patient during the waiting season. You know, be okay with the waiting season, and just rely on God, because it's hard. You know, me, I talk to God like I talk to my best friends. Like I be like, all right, God, like come on, like like I always tell people, like people always think they have to go to God and be like, dear Heavenly Father. No, you don't have to go to him like that. You don't have to go to him like that. Like, if you don't know how to pray like that, don't pray like that. Just because you see someone else praying like that, you don't have to pray like that. You have your own relationship with him. So if you talk, you talk. So if you just go to God like, hey, what's up? He hears you. Like, that's your personal relationship with him. Because I go to God all the time, like, you know what? I can't do it no more, God. Like, I talk to him like he's one of my best friends, because he is one of my best friends. And like most time I'm alone, and the only person I have to talk to is him. So I talk to him like he is my best friend. He is my best friend. Sometimes I feel like he's the only person that I have to talk to, even though it's so many people around me that be like, you can talk to me, you can talk to me, I got you, that's what I'm here for. I get it, I get that, I understand that you're here for me. And like, it's just something in me that's just like, yes, I'm going through this, but I know you're going through what you're going through too. So who's talking to you to help you get through the stuff you're getting through too? You know what I'm saying? And I just don't like to feel like I'm a burden, even though everyone's like, you're not a burden. Sometimes God put people in your life so you can like-minded people in your life so you can have someone to talk to. But it's just something in me that I have to heal in order for me to be able to be like, you know what, it's okay to go talk to this person about something that I've been through. And I've been dealing with all of that, and I've been trying to heal from all of it. So it's okay to go talk to people, and I'm talking to myself. It's okay to talk to people. It's okay, and I'm talking to myself too. So we all in this together. We all in this together. We can fly. Yep. Okay. If you know, you know. But anyways, I don't even know what I was talking about, where I was going with that. But we are in such a blessed season of our life, and sometimes we can't see that because of what is going on around us. And I just want to encourage you to, just keep your head high. Know that God will never leave you, nor will He forsake you. You are not alone. He's always there, even when you feel alone. Even when you're in a crowded room full of people and you just feel alone, He's still there. And I just want you to know that we are blessed people. We are royalty, and what God has for us is going to be better than anything we could think or imagine. So some of us who are late bloomers, we in our late 20s, early 30s, late 30s, and we feel like, we haven't lived life, it's coming. And no, we haven't missed out on anything. It's coming in due time and in perfect timing. And what God has for us is just going to be for us, and it's just going to be super duper amazing. And you're just gonna look back and be like, oh my gosh, now I understand why I went through everything I went through. Now I understand why I had to wait this long in order for this to play. Oh, I now understand why I couldn't do this, because I needed to get this right here together first. So whatever the case may be, just be patient. Everything will fall into place. Everything will align, and everything will work out and be okay. So be encouraged, keep your head held high, and just know that I love you and God loves you too. And if anyone is dealing with any of this, this was just a whole ramble session. I think I just had to get it off my chest. And so if anyone is dealing with any of that, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know and hear your story and reply back to you. Like, I'm trying to build a community and build people who are like, and find people who are like me. Like, I don't care to have like 1,000,000 subscribers or anything like that. I just want to build a community that is just specifically made for me, and like we just a big family over here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all I have to say. That's it. That's all. Scoop bop boop bop. And so I'll be trying to keep the videos coming. I'll try my best to keep the videos coming. And yeah, so be looking out for more content from me, more videos from me, and let's just grow this community. Let's grow this platform, because I need some more besties. Like, I want some besties out there. So yes, I love you guys. I'm gonna put all my links in the bio. Also follow me on my social media here and my photography page here. And also, if you like what you see, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box where you can book a session with me. And I'm gonna do a story time on that whole journey too as well. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. And so yeah, it's been fun. I'm so excited that I finally was able to sit down and do this, because doing videos really brings joy to my heart. And like, after I finish a video, I be on like 10, like jumping off walls, because I be so excited. So anyways, I love you guys once again. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's grow this loving community. Let's grow this community. Alright guys, see you in the next one. Peace. Well, don't look right there. It's just my little desk area. Yeah, I'm just borderline crazy. Just a little bit. Maybe a lot. Well, they say if you talk to yourself, that's normal. But if you answer yourself, then that's a little cuckoo. Well, I guess I'm a good cuckoo.